This dude is a legend. Straight up legend. Will be remembered forever. You will hear Inoue's name, man. Ain't nobody done it like him, man. Ain't nobody done it like him. I know some people might say Crawford and all of that shit, but man, this dude has fought world championship fights since he had 7 professional fights. Come on. 7 professional fights. God, he number 1 pound for pound in the game, period.
Fighter, as it was a good performance against, in my opinion, the number 1 pound for pound fighter. Now, firstly, Junta Nakatani definitely showed that he deserves to still be a big name on this boxing scene, as he put up a great performance against the number 1 pound for pound fighter, where I think it's going to be tough for a lot of guys to beat him in the upcoming years.
Did you see the Inoue Nakatani fight earlier today?
Oh man, yes I did. Inoue had me on pins and needles. Now I like Inoue.
Mm-hmm.
Surprisingly, my 2 favorite fighters in this era, for real, outside of my brother, because I gotta say my brother.
Yeah.
Fastest hands in boxing and etc. The creativity, all that. It's through the roof. But Monster and there we go. Monster and who's fighting? David Benavidez.
Yeah.
Whoever lost, they weren't. If Inoue lost, he wasn't the number 1 fighter in the world anymore, and he wasn't even the number 1 fighter in Japan anymore. So yeah, huge reputational pride at stake for Inoue. But the question is, if they don't get the rematch now, or if they never do the rematch, what should they do next? Well, for Inoue, there's a part in age. I don't know if I see it happening.
Hey, look up this young fighter called the Monster. The Japanese, 118 pounds. He's better than Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao's dude like that. He's vicious. That's a badass guy he beat too. Broke him down. Ooh.
118?
Yeah.
Who the hell fights in that
bantamweights?
Yeah, but who?
Some bad motherfuckers. Yeah, some killers. He beat him so easy. The mean son of a...
Mike Tyson understands better than most what it means to bring intensity into the ring, which is why his praise for Naoya Inoue has caught the attention of so many boxing fans. Tyson has spoken highly of Inoue's mindset and fighting style, seeing similarities in the focus and pressure he applies during fights. For the Japanese star, success is not only about winning rounds, but also about controlling the pace with sharp body shots, quick combinations, and constant pressure that gradually breaks down opponents over time.
2 undefeated fighters coming into an undisputed title fight. Inoue pretty much vanquished all challengers so far at the lower weight classes. He is shown time and time again over at now 28 wins that he is a devastator, right? Has big time punching power, but can also outbox guys with big time punching power, right? Showed that in a Nonito Donaire fight. So this was the biggest test for him. Nakatani, a bigger guy. I mean, I don't know about definitely a taller, longer fighter, rangier, both guys dangerous, southpaw orthodox matchup. And the fight starts with epic entrances. And I know that everybody, before we even get into the fight, everybody talks about how Inoue should come to America and box. I would like to see him over here more, but why leave if you're going to sell out 55,000 in Japan and have these awesome, entrances and these massive displays, and he's a star over there. So there's really no reason for him to come over here. Unless, again, they found a way to make the tank fight happen, which I don't think is ever going to happen. But, yeah, we got to appreciate it, even if it's not in the U.S., even if we got to wake up every once in a while and watch a fight at 7 a.m. or 11 p.m. or whatever, sometimes the greats are worth that, right? And in this case, I think Inoue is. He is must-see television when he's in a ring.
Stepping into the ring with Naoya Inoue has proven to be a difficult challenge for many fighters because of the speed and precision he brings to every exchange. During his fight against Murajan Akhmadaliyev, fans and analysts reacted strongly to the sharp impact and timing behind his punches, which stood out throughout the contest. Joe Rogan has also discussed how Inoue's effectiveness comes from more than just power, pointing instead to the explosive speed and accuracy that make his attacks difficult to predict. According to many observers, that combination of movement, timing, and precision is what separates him from most fighters competing today.
That's what I say. And whoever's saying that, they got to get in the ring and do that against him. Obviously, everybody has a ceiling on how far they could go up. And he started out at 108. I look at his body structure. He don't look bigger than Pacquiao. Pacquiao's head was bigger. He was taller. His legs was bigger. So I don't know if Inoue could carry, much more weight. But bro, that dude got fighting spirit. He don't get gun shy when he get hurt. See, I wish that people could just give. I'm not saying nothing about Shushu Carrington. Don't get me wrong, because he's a future opponent of Inoue, so he's supposed to look at him in a certain way. My statements is about just general statement. He's like, the boxing media is racist. I'm being honest with you. They just are. They say certain things about certain fighters and they never keep it objective. Inoue is a fantastic fighter. He's an offensive fighter, and offensive fighters get hit, especially when you walking into dudes that's naturally bigger than you and you dare to knock them out. He could fight the kind of fight where he just skate around the ring, score points, and not get touched, but that's not his mentality. I say the same thing about Boots, and people think I'm taking up for him because he's black and he's from Philly. When you are a killer like that, when you a killer of that magnitude, they're like mass murderers. They're trying to hurt you. So they got the athleticism and the skills of, say, a Haney or a Shakur, but their mentalities is different. And you wire how you wire. In a way, if you watch him fight, right, the whole time he's mean-spirited. He's sticking you with punches. He's trying to hurt you, even though he's athletic and even though he's talented. So he gonna get hit. This is like, let's see, 108, 112, 115, 118. This is fifth weight class. Yeah, he gonna start getting hurt.